The Nasdaq started the year with a massive rotation into the picks and shovels of the tech world. We saw historic order numbers from Europe, massive shortages in memory chips, and legacy tech giants reinventing themselves overnight. In this video, we are counting down the top 10 best-performing stocks on the Nasdaq 100 for January 2026. These are the companies powering the next phase of the AI boom. Let's see who made the list. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is Advanced Micro Devices, up 11%. It was a wild month for AMD. The stock rallied for most of January as investors bet that demand for AI chips is spreading beyond just NVIDIA. However, it's worth noting that the stock actually gave back some gains on January 30th due to rumors of a delay in their new MI450 chip. Despite the late-month wobble, the underlying demand for their data center products kept them firmly in the green for the month. At number 9 is Analog Devices, climbing 15%. This stock hit a new all-time high on January 29th. The catalyst? A major vote of confidence from Wall Street. On January 16th, analysts at Oppenheimer raised their price target to $350, citing a recovery in the analog chip market. As every car and factory becomes smarter, they need more of ADI's chips to manage power and data. Investors are front-running a massive cyclical recovery here. Number 8 is the biotech giant Gilead Sciences, up 16%. Gilead quietly hit an all-time high this month, driven by its dominance in HIV treatment. Throughout January, analysts at BMO and Truist raised their price targets, pointing to the successful launch of their new drug, Yeztugo. On top of that, promising trial results for their breast cancer treatment gave investors a second reason to buy. In a tech-heavy index, this pharma giant proved it can still sprint. At number 7 is the industrial titan Honeywell, up 17%. Honeywell gave investors exactly what they wanted on January 29th. Alongside a solid earnings beat, management announced they are accelerating the spin-off of their aerospace business to the third quarter of this year. The market loves a breakup, especially when it unlocks value. By separating the high-flying aerospace division from the rest of the conglomerate, Honeywell is finally unleashing its full potential. Checking in at number 6 is the chip equipment maker KLA Corp, up 18%. KLA reported its earnings on January 29th, beating expectations with $3.3 billion in revenue. But the real story here is the sympathy trade. As we'll see later in this list, when the biggest chip factories in the world start ordering massive amounts of new machines, KLA is one of the first companies to get the call. The entire equipment sector was lifted by a rising tide of CapEx spending. Breaking into the top 5 is Texas Instruments, surging 25%. The old-school chipmaker shocked the market on January 27th. In their earnings report, they revealed that data center revenue jumped 70%. Everyone thinks of TI as a car chip company, but they just proved they are a major player in the AI power boom. CEO Haviv Ilan also declared that the inventory correction is essentially complete, signaling that the bad times are over. At number 4 is Applied Materials, also up 25%. Applied Materials didn't even report earnings this month, but they didn't have to. They surged in sympathy with a massive report from Europe. More on that in a second. On January 28th, traders aggressively bought the stock, realizing that if chip makers are expanding capacity, they are going to need Applied's tools to do it. It's the classic buy the toolmaker trade. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the most important company you've never heard of, ASML, rocketing up 33%. On January 28th, ASML dropped a bombshell. They reported record quarterly orders of $13.2 billion, $15.8 billion, shattering expectations. CEO Christophe Fouquet confirmed that the AI boom is still in full swing, silencing anyone who thought the bubble was bursting. Since ASML has a monopoly on the machines needed to make advanced AI chips, this order book is the best leading indicator for the entire tech sector. Our runner-up at number 2 is Lam Research, soaring 36%. Lam Research rode the exact same wave as ASML, but with even more momentum. Following a strong earnings report in late January, where they beat revenue estimates, the stock went vertical. Lam specializes in the equipment needed for memory chips, and with the world screaming for more memory to run AI models, Lam is sitting in the sweet spot of the supply chain. And finally, the #1 stock on the Nasdaq for January 2026 is Micron Technology, exploding up 45%. This was the month of the memory supercycle. On January 30th, analysts at Mizuho and HSBC raised their price targets on Micron to nearly $500, citing a rapid rise in DRAM prices and severe shortages. We are entering a phase where AI servers are sucking up all the available memory in the world, giving Micron immense pricing power. The shortage is real, and the market rewarded Micron with the top spot on our list. So there you have it. Massive shortages in memory and record-breaking orders for equipment. January 2026 was the month the hardware side of AI took center stage. Did you catch the breakout in Micron? Or are you sticking with the picks and shovels play like ASML? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for your monthly market updates. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.